The Indiana Fever have dropped a new workout video with the rookies. I think I saw Jillian Aileen in there too, practicing with Caitlin Clark, and everyone is going crazy.
She could potentially be one of the best point guards to ever play in the WNBA.
I think the vibes are really good, and that's what's really fun about it. Like, you know, obviously we're probably not in the heat of battle yet. I mean, we're out here competing with one another, but at the same time, like, everybody's here supporting one another and having fun and enjoying it. And I think that's what's cool about it.
Well, we've talked in length about the Indiana Fever and what they did in the offseason, but I think they obviously are taking winning and capitalizing off of this Caitlin Clark moment they have going very seriously.
The WNBA has completely changed, and the changes are coming from Indiana. Forget about quiet workouts and cautious starts. The Fever's training camp didn't just begin. It burst, sending shockwaves across the entire league. Caitlin Clark lighting it up in viral videos. From jaw-dropping fast breaks to Clark making her trademark deep threes, to a team chemistry that seems unstoppable, the Indiana Fever put every franchise on notice in just 2 days. They started 5 moving like a championship team and launched a daring new campaign telling the entire WNBA. This camp is already rewriting the season before it even starts.
The WNBA saw a boom like we have never seen. We saw Caitlin Clark come into the league. We saw the Caitlin Clark effect. We saw the influx in fans who flooded to the WNBA, and many of those were there for Caitlin Clark.
Additionally, the Indiana Fever only needed one scrimmage to completely upend the WNBA's power rankings. As soon as their training camp tape surfaced on social media, it exploded. If you're a Caitlin Clark fan and want to show your support for her, leave a comment.
And this video already has 120,000 views in just less than a day. So that's how excited people are to see this new Indiana Fever team. So I'm gonna be sharing with you guys some of the things that stood out to me. And again, I'm not gonna get too excited or down on different things. This is the very first day of training camp. This is the first official scrimmage that these girls have done together. One thing that stood out to me almost immediately, though, is you can see who the projected starters are going to be. So that's DeWanna Bonner, Aaliyah Boston, Natasha Howard, Kelsey Mitchell, and of course, Caitlin Clark at the point guard.
In less than a day, over 120,000 views soared, and fans, analysts, and even rival players couldn't take their eyes off it. This was because what they saw wasn't just a team warming up. Rather, it was a squad that appeared poised to dominate right now. The projected starting 5 left no doubt about how serious Indiana is about winning. Caitlin Clark's running field, Dana Bonner and Kelsey Mitchell spread the floor. Aaliyah Boston and Natasha Howard are in charge of the paint.
So all the rookies are in Indiana. They were at the Pacers game, tossing out shirts with the rest of the team. So hot off the presses, the Indiana Fever have dropped a workout video, which has Bree Hall, it has Yvonne Ejim, and it has Michaela Timpson showing off their stuff with Caitlin Clark.
That's a starting unit with scoring defense and veteran leadership ingrained in every play. What attracted the most attention wasn't just the players on the court, but rather how well coordinated they already appeared. The Fever were switching cleanly and closing gaps with accuracy last season, and Natasha Howard stood out as a one-woman wrecking crew that hustled on every play, blocked shots, and grabbed loose balls. Despite his age, Bonner had a coach-like appearance on the court.
How she felt the team was gelling and how she felt about the addition of DeWanna Bonner. She basically said that when she talks, people listen, and she kind of wants to like win it all for her. Here it is.
Dee's been tremendous, and obviously, you know, not only as a leader, she's a tremendous basketball player too. She's won championships. She knows what it is. So when she speaks, everybody listens. So I think that was the piece of the thing we were missing last year. It's like we didn't really have that inside of our locker room. So just really grateful for that, and you know, just the way she talks and she leads, like. For me as a second-year point guard, like I want to win for her. Like this is the end of her career. Like she deserves it.
From the first
directing
whistle,
teammates.
Indiana dominated the floor with both their first and second units, turning every rebound into a fast break and every turnover into an immediate scoring opportunity. Their off-ball movement on both ends and their ability to direct teammates, spot openings, and make astute reads before the ball even moved spoke of a team that is no longer rebuilding but reloading pace. All week long, players reiterated the same message. They want to play quickly and exhaust teams in the gym. The difference now is that they have the tools to do it, and the organization unveiled its most audacious marketing campaign ever, just when supporters believed Indiana couldn't put on a show.
This is such an opportunity for the league to capitalize on the growth, on the new fans, on the jersey sales, on all of these things now.
Beneath the tagline. As you are aware, the Fever shot all the league in the face with their campaign film and apparel, which roared swagger from announcing that every game is a home game to showing off how their away games convert into Fever fan takeovers. This isn't the same Fever squad from last year. This is a team that looks ready to control both the scoreboard and the spotlight. If there was one moment that defined why this training camp went viral, it was Caitlin Clark's signature Showtime performance. Indiana made it very clear that they aren't chasing greatness anymore. They're here to claim it by the end of day 2. Clark running the floor on a fast break, pulling up for a deep 3 in rhythm, drilling it clean, and then crashing into the padded wall in typical Caitlin fashion was depicted in the social media sensation. It was bold, electric, and instantly iconic. She even joked about it on Instagram after it happened. Not sure why I celebrated like that, but it didn't matter, the message was clear. Caitlin Clark is not easing into her sophomore season, she's coming in full speed. In her interview before day 2, Clark explained why she spent the offseason laser-focused on one thing: getting stronger. It wasn't just the highlights that made her performance more impressive. It was the control. Clark handled the offense like a seasoned veteran. Her decision-making looked sharper, her court vision even crisper, and her confidence off the charts in scrimmage after scrimmage. Clark orchestrated the offense flawlessly, running high pick and rolls, setting up teammates like Natasha.
Yeah, I mean, that was like my biggest focus in the offseason, is just trying to get stronger and really working on that. And really thankful for Sarah, our strength and conditioning coach, like put in a lot of time with me. And we were in here consistently. Like, I think that was the biggest thing for myself, is just having that consistency to be able to work on it for 6 months or whatever it was. So I certainly feel a lot stronger, and, you know, I'm a pretty self-aware person. I knew that was going to be a huge part of it. And, you know, it's going to help me offensively, it's going to help me defensively, it's going to help me not get as tired throughout games. So yeah, definitely one of the focus points of my off season is just getting stronger. And, you know, even through these 2 practices, like I can certainly feel it.
In a blunt statement, Clark stated, "I certainly feel a lot stronger. It's going to help me offensively, defensively, and help me not get as tired throughout games. That's crucial, because last season the grind of jumping straight from college to the pros wore her down. Now she's conditioned, rested, and equipped to go the distance beyond her physical growth." She credited Indiana's strength and conditioning coach with helping her build muscle and endurance that she didn't have as a rookie. Clark demonstrated maturity as a leader by discussing developing relationships with her new teammates and stressing the value of chemistry and communication in making this stacked roster work. She made it clear that the goal is collective dominance rather than individual glory or egos. And with veterans like Dana Bonner by her side, a man she called a selfless leader, Clark appears poised to elevate her game and her team to new heights. Analysts and fans are already discussing what this means: a stronger, smarter, and more at ease. Every other team finds it extremely difficult to play against Caitlin Clark, who stunned the league with her 25-point performances as a rookie last year and is still learning this season thanks to her better body and a greater comprehension of the speed and intensity of the league. By the conclusion of the first stretch of camp, double-doubles and 30-point performances may simply become the norm. Caitlin Clark still has Indiana fever, even though it was clear that everything was stacked. Indiana has transformed from a tenacious underdog to a team that might dominate the league's attention throughout the season, because to her skill set, leadership, and star power.
Indiana Fever last season were a team that just went to work, didn't say much, just let their on-court play speak for itself. Like, they were at the center of all of the drama within the WNBA. Like, everybody was coming after the Indiana Fever and coming after their fans, and they really just didn't say a word. They kind of just stayed focused, went to work, didn't let the outside noise get to them. And then here we have today, basically clapping back at all of that and proving that they know that they are the moment, they are the Showtime team, they are the biggest team currently
While
in
the veterans
WNBA.
dominated early headlines, it was evident from the scrimmages and workouts that Indiana's new additions aren't just here to fill roster spots. They're here to make an immediate impact. If Caitlin Clark was the spark, the Fevers, rookies are the gasoline that's about to ignite this team's future. Leading that rookie charge is Michaela Timpson, whose name is already ringing across Fever fan circles.
My takeaway, I don't see Michaela Timpson not making the cut. And her wingspan, it's 6'10", by the way. It's on display. Let's watch it though. All right, Michaela Timpson talking to Aaliyah. There's Yvonne Ejim, Bree Hall. Ooh, nice pass. Looked good. Yvonne, that was good. I like that from Bree. Okay, that was a little bit of a slow release. Oh, see, that was good. Oh, that was a really nice jumper. Okay, Bree doing a layup. Bree's getting another layup. Okay, this lob pass right here. Let's just go over that again. Okay, remember, Michaela Timpson has a 6'10" wingspan. But if she had a 6'9" wingspan, would she have been able to get that?